Hello everybody, welcome back to my studio. So today I'm going to talk about 3 things you can do that will alleviate stage fright in your music performances. Alright, so quite simply, the first thing you can do is you just got to practice a lot. And I know that comes clear to everybody, well, we got to practice, but also you've got to practice smart. So what I do before I get ready for a performance that gives me that extra confidence, that alleviates that stage fright that starts creeping up, usually about a week before, is what I'll do is I'll go through measures and I'll look at every harmony that is actually used in the measure. So I know where the key changes are at. Also what I do is I look for every downbeat of each measure. All of that I try to memorize before I do a performance. And what this does is you learn the piece so well that generally you can wake up anytime in the morning and play it. So you want to get the piece to a point where it's almost like brushing your teeth. So the second thing you can do after all of that practicing is done is you got to go out and you got to go practice in front of audiences. You got to have people's eyes on you. And you have to do it as many times as possible until you start building that confidence. What it does is that by playing in front of people, you're able to try things out. And if it's kind of a non-threatening venue, what I recommend, maybe a retirement home, but because of our current situation, you can't do that, stream on your phone. Play in front of your family. Do it over and over again. Keep trying these things out. Exhaust people playing the thing over and over again. But the point of it is that you're playing it over and over. You're trying to listen to what you're doing. You're not focusing on your nerves. You're actually focusing on the music. And that's where you need to get. You need to get more comfortable listening to what you're doing. Because after you have done all that practicing, you have to figure, well, then it starts creeping in your head, is this going to work? Because all the practicing you're doing is not going to matter unless you go out and you try it out in different venues. So the third thing I do is called mindfulness meditation. And what meditation does is it channels those negative thoughts. Those thoughts of like, I'm going to have a memory slip or something's going to go bad here. It takes those thoughts, it doesn't control them, it actually channels it so you have that energy right before a performance. It's so important to have that energy too. So do some meditation, meditate before a performance. It's going to relax you. It's not going to control those feelings. It's going to channel it so you have that energy, and you will need that energy too. All right, so just to recap, 3 things that you could take with you that will alleviate that anxiety. 1, not just practicing a lot, but practicing smart. The second thing is getting out and performing as much as possible in front of audiences. And then finally, doing some meditation. Doing those 3 things will certainly alleviate that anxiety before your performances. Thank you everyone for joining me at my studio again. Please like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.